What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, I'm playing one of my favorite games ever, Rogue's Tale. I really, really like this roguelike. This is the roguelike that, for whatever reason, this and Tome are the two that I always come back to, and I can't exactly put my finger on why. But today when I'm recording this, kind of a lackadaisical Monday, and I want to share like warm, homey things with all of you instead of like the newest, hottest poppin' stuff. So anyways, let's check out some Rogue's Tale. If you never played this game before, I can't recommend it enough. Like, this is a really, really good classic roguelike in the vein of, like, Powder and NetHack. It's a very simple game, but at the same time, it's, like, brutally hard. So definitely check it out. They just got a DLC, actually. This game came out, like, super long ago, and then they just now released, like, a DLC to the game that adds, like, a whole bunch of new graphics and new gear and new items and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't played it in a little while. We can unlock cloaks and stuff like that a little bit later. For right now, we don't really want to play on that. Please Hurt Me is not really what I'm trying to do. There is persistent progression in this roguelike. Not a ton of it, but there is some. There's these things called Legacies over here, and these Legacies will allow you to start out with like better stuff depending on the things you've accomplished while playing the game. So you can have like a dog companion if you've killed a dreadwolf. You can start out literate and being able to read books if you find a secret 7th talent. You can start out with a healing potion if you ever make it to level 14, so on and so forth. So you get these little additive bonuses that make life a little bit easier. I'm going to dump my points into strength and agility. I don't know what we're going to do right now or how we're going to like mash this out. I'm going to go with my classic name that I always go with. We'll go with strength. That's for melee damage, and agility. It has a bunch of different functions for like how many attacks and stuff like that you get. Apparently, we've got an annoying user interface dog. All right. So apparently, I haven't had this game installed in a little bit, and so they made me play through the tutorial again. But anyways, I went through the tutorial and got murdered, so now we should be allowed to play the game. This is a very, very simple roguelike. That's all you really, really need to know about. Oh, apparently he's still going to be talking and like saying all kinds of things. I'll just ignore him for right now. Stuff you need to know about that's on screen right now. It's a very, very simple game. This is definitely one of those like easy to play, hard to master games. Now we've got our satiation over here on food and water. We've got our XP towards the next level. We've got our various resistances. So we've got physical, fire, frost, shock, poison, and disease. The higher these are, the less damage you're going to take from that stuff. I think there's also a new resistance right here. It's got a dragon on it. I don't really recognize what that is, but then again, they've changed up the entire UI since the last time I played the game as well. But I think that's a good thing, actually. Them changing up the UI, I think, is actually a really solid choice. Strength, it's going to affect our melee to hit rolls, melee damage rolls, thrown weapon damage rolls, block modifier, break check, climb check, snare check, disarm check, intimidation checks. Agility is our range to hit rolls, range damage rolls, thrown weapon rolls, melee to hit and damage rolls with small and medium weapons being used two-handedly. Our dodge modifier, our parry modifier, our disarm trap check, pick lock check, sneak checks, and jump checks. Stamina is mostly going to be your hit chance with spells, as I recall. Certain types of spells anyways. It's also going to give you extra HP. And we've got charisma, which is going to be you dealing with like vendors and stuff like that, and certain magical items as well, and spells. We have an unidentified potion right there. I'm going to go ahead and take that. What we can do with this potion is I'm pretty sure they added quick slots on this side that you can just put these into, I think. There's a lot of things moved around. There's also like bracers and boots and all kinds of set bonuses and things now that were not a thing the last time I played the game. It's odd, like seeing a game get an update after all these years. You try to open the chest, but it's locked. You can pick it though, dude. I believe in you. You can do this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to put it into... Let's go with strength. We'll make a melee guy for now. We've got a worn leather helm inside of there. That's actually pretty solid. I'll definitely take that. There's an unidentified ring. I wouldn't slide that onto your finger just yet. Just in the off chance that maybe something bad happens. I'll throw on the bracers real fast. We got a door up here. That opened perfectly fine without any input. We got a horde of snails on this side. We got to take them out. Hopefully we land all of our hits, because if we don't, there's a good chance we'll die right here. All right, so we got to heal for a minute. You can't see it. Yeah, I know. There we go. Finally healed. You got to just press the 5 key until you heal. Let's see here. What do we have going on down this way? I probably should be searching before I go across some of these areas for booby traps and stuff. Can I lockpick that? Yeah, always lockpick doors if you can, because lockpicking doors gives you a fat grip of XP. That right there is an altar that you use if you want to be a mage and you want to level up your magery. 6 HP is kind of risky. We just got a talent point because we hit level 3. What that's going to do for us is it allows us to go to one of these little training areas and pick up an ability that we can use. We got a food ration right there. Nope, that's not exactly what I wanted. I will eat the food ration, and then I will also drink of the water. Apparently, food and water. I thought that food and water didn't have multiple charges. I've got a terrible memory, though, for just about everything. And so, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of the details that I'm remembering about this game are unbelievably wrong. We found some fried chicken, dude. I love fried chicken. Some Ebonheart Sabatons. Free attack before a shield bash. Reroll your failed intimidation checks. Hell yeah, dude. Let's throw on some big beefy boots, my guy. There you go. It's a bummer the big beefy boots don't change what your feet look like, and like our bracers aren't showing up right now. Well, you know, one thing at a time, I guess. It's still one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I don't know why, dude. I can't tell you why. It's just such a simple yet difficult game, and for some reason, it always sticks with me. Like, whenever I'm really, really in the mood to play a roguelike, this is it. This or Tome, anyways. I gotta put on some armor pretty soon, too. I'm actually sort of surprised that we haven't managed to find any armor during the course of our dungeon delving. Oh, there was a trap right there. Okay, so we'll disarm that. There's nothing around to really be surprised about the fact that we're here, but I think we missed a room down here. There might be more. Oh, there's a snail. Okay. I would recommend killing just about everything you can at the... Oh, hey, there's a little plate helm right there. A little pot cap. Yep, I'll take it, just in case. You never know. I think they added like a fire graphic to the torches, too. I don't remember fire coming off the torches. I remember they just like lit up and got a little brighter with regards to their graphic. Let's go down to the next floor. Oof. Not good. Definitely a problematic floor for sure. Yeah, this guy's going to one-shot us. I don't feel good about this. Yup, I was going to say he's going to one-shot us. He's got a two-handed weapon. I don't like what happened there. On the first floor, we didn't get any abilities that would help us out. If I had gotten like a warrior ability that let me charge or shield bash him, we could have tried to do that, and then we would have been good to go. But, you know, sometimes you don't get the things that you want in this life. Damn, dude, the first room the first room RNG, my guy. Just this game is being evil to us right now. It's being evil. I'm going to take all that stuff, and then I'm definitely going to throw that on. Hopefully it's not cursed. Hopefully that's not cursed because I'm going to put it on top of my head. Ideally on the first floor, what I would like to find is I would like to find a shrine. We got a scroll right there. I'll give that a go. Ideally on the first floor, I'd like to find some body armor that kind of goes along with our melee build. I'd like to find a weapon that works out in that respect, too. Snail didn't even know I was attacking him. He just kind of fell down on the job right there. But it really sort of depends. Like, a huge part of any roguelike is just sort of the RNG of the playthrough. That's what makes it so memorable is, you know, sometimes you have those runs where you pick up that super awesome sword of like Damask destruction, you know what I mean? And then other times you make it to like the bottom of the dungeon using only like a dagger and like a pair of gloves, and it's just you keep getting lucky with crits and hits and whatnot. That to me is always the sort of appeal of games like this. Actually, I'm going to go with a little bit more stamina to sort of avoid being one-shotted next time. I'm a little bit worried about like how hard we just got trucked on out there, dude. Like we got flat laid out by that orc. That orc did not care in the slightest. That orc straight buried us, dude. It was embarrassing. I don't want to live in a world where I get dunked on like that. Like, he didn't just, like, dunk on us. He, like, straight right-em cowboy dunked on us. Just, like, nuts in face dunked on. Like, it's brutal. Let's go ahead. Like, nobody should be disrespected like that. It's just a game, cousin. It doesn't have to end like this. Let's go back up, and we're going to see... Ooh, Direwolf is much faster than I am. Luckily, he is missing everything right now, so we kind of got lucky right there. I don't want to rest. I want to light the torch, my dude. There we go. Awesome. We have lit the torch. Another shield right there. Max block modifiers 2. Okay. What's the block modifier on our current shield? It's got to be pretty good. 4. So yeah, we've got a pretty solid block modifier right there, which means we can take our strength up to a +4 and still get the full benefit of the shield. I'd like to pick up a dedicated one-handed weapon that's not like a dagger. There are certain enemies in this game that'll like melt your gear, like if they bite you or whatever, and like having a backup weapon is usually a pretty good idea, or at the bare minimum just like a dagger or something, you know, like just something you can protect yourself with when this stuff inevitably goes sideways like it always does. Get out of my way, bat. I don't need you here. Like, some people have said that this game is too simple for them. They like roguelikes with a little bit more depth. But I actually find the simplicity is what really keeps this game grounded and fun for me. So, like, I spend so much time in Tome just getting to the build that I want to have. You know? We got 6th Sense. Let's see, Dark Vision. We get a bigger light radius. We get a failed search checks get re-rolled. We've got Silent Cast, so we can cast while silenced. We get 6th Sense, so we can re-roll a failed reflex check, so that's if you're doing a dodge build. We have a Strong Will right there. Might not be a bad idea. I'll take Strong Will, because the last thing we want is to get feared or like CC'd in any way when we're playing a warrior, because like our livelihood depends on us closing the gap and getting in there. But as I was saying, when I play stuff like Tales of Maj'Eyal, like it takes you so long just to get to the point that like your build is coming together that you can like die at that point once the build has kind of come together. And it's always like tough with Maj'Eyal, just getting to the point where you get to like compete and play the game. You know, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, put Dungeon Fever on us. So we got to wait for Dungeon Fever to go away. Yeah, it's like nerfing all of my stats right now. This is brutal. There we go. The Dungeon Fever is finally gone. We just kind of had to wait it out. That's going to be a little bit hard on our food, but it's the way she goes. Aw, dude, we're not sated. Yeah, I was going to say. There we go. So now we'll just wait till we got 7 right there. I'm going to disarm this because I want the XP. Like, even if I get flattened, I want the XP. Oh, no, that's a wizard. Okay, so with the wizard, we want to pull him kind of, like, down over here. Actually, dude, I'm going to close the gap with him. This man's over here losing to snails. There we go, there we go, there we go. And then we'll finish the snails off for the XP, too. So we are now level 4. What did this guy have on him? He have anything good? Hey, he had padded armor. Nice, dude. I don't really care about the rest of the stuff, but the padded armor is nice just to sort of take, like, a little bit of the oomph off some of the hits that we're taking. I prefer we pick up some chainmail or something, but the game doesn't seem to be giving me any of the stuff to make my life easier. However, we are on a good start. Wait, am I disarmed right now? Hold up. Oh, dude, this is exactly what I was talking about right here. All right, so apparently he disarmed me somehow. I didn't know that snails could do that. I don't know if it was something else taking place right there, but you know what? It's bad luck. We should probably be careful in this hallway of booby traps. The game does seem to really like putting booby traps in hallways and everywhere else. And this is the kind of game where, like, one booby trap can instantly kill you. Like you saw, we stepped on that magical trap, and it basically used up, like, our next 100 turns. You know, like, it's bad sometimes. No, kill the snails. We need the XP. They can't physically deal enough damage to actually hurt me at this point, so... Like, we're starting to get down deep enough into the dungeon, though, that I'm starting to think we might run into problems. Hey, there's the next exit, so that's good. We can always dive back down there if we bite off more than we can chew. Come on, give me that magic 5 XP. Ooh, what is that, shoulder pad? Yeah, Spalders, dude! I'm about it. Yeah, throw it on, man. Why not? I do wish that the Spalders and the bracers and everything showed up on your character, but, like, it's kind of a small complaint, considering, like, you haven't really lost anything. Wait, why can I not wear that? Maybe because we're in combat right now, technically. That's got 2 physical resistance on it, so, like, I'm going to equip it either way. We've got a couple of potions down here that we can play around with. A booze bottle. Okay. We do have consumables. I'm pretty sure my character is not literate, though, so I don't think it's really going to matter. Oh, his armor broke. Yeah, this is not a good predicament. I gotta pick up my dagger on the way past. Hey, very nice. I don't know what that dude was. I'm not super familiar. I'm gonna give myself some more stam, dude. I'm trying to get some XP up in here. A spear. Is it one-handed? It's a large weapon, so I'm pretty sure we have to two-hand it. We'll have to get rid of our spear, or we'll have to get rid of our shield, I think, if I equip that. Yeah, I was going to say, that's like a two-handed. That's like a long boar spear that you need two hands to properly control. Let's see, what else we got going on here? I think we're off to a pretty good start. Like, I feel like this run is going really, really well. The only thing that we're in the market for right now is we need a new weapon, man. We need a new pig sticker. We need something that'll do some damage for us. We got some padded gloves right there. I am wearing a padded helmet. What's the 2-item set bonus? Oh, for 6. Okay, so with 6 bonuses, we can re-roll a failed snare check. Gotcha. I do like the new set bonuses and things. I think they kind of... So really, armor was like a thing of utility in this game when I was playing it a lot. Now, it seems like with the way things have changed... armor fits very much into different specifications in ways that it didn't used to, so there would be reasons for certain types of warriors to wear, like, padded armor and stuff now. Oh, he's firing arrows at me. Okay. We're just going to wait here for a minute. Oh, he don't want these problems. Yeah, we got to pin him down. We want him to take the penalty for being up close with a bow. Otherwise, he's just going to eat us, dude. Okay, so, hey, he's got a sword, man. He's got a sword. Okay, now we're in business. Now we're in business. Now we're playing the game the way it's meant to be played. We've got a bow right there. I'm going to throw that on. We've got some arrows. I'm going to throw that on. We've got a sword now, which is even better. So we can throw that in there. Up until now, we've been doing D3 plus 1. Now we're doing D6 plus 1. So that was D3 plus 2, which is not great. It could be better. I don't know if I want a blood cap in my inventory. I think I accidentally picked that up. We got a potion right here. All right, I'll take it. I don't know what the potion does, but if we get desperate enough, I'll start drinking them. A lot of loot in this room, which is kind of a nice factor. We do need to eat some food, though. There we go. And then I'm just going to wait here for a minute and fully recharge. You can do that full recharge thing right there by, oh, a book. Okay, let me organize a little bit because I feel like we've got some things that are very, very valuable, and we've got some things that are not. I don't explicitly remember what items carried the most value in this game the last time that I played it, but I do remember there was things I prioritized a lot of the time because they had the tendency to be worth a lot more money when identified than other stuff. And so I'll have to slowly get that meta back as I play a little bit more. This is a revisit to the game using the Hoard DLC that... You know, I played a couple of test runs last night, but it's been... Ooh, chainmail. What's up? Yeah, let me get it. Let me... Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, throw that on the ground. Give me that. Give it to me. All right, so that's 4 physical resistance right there. We actually have, like, real armor now. We're getting, like, a flat, like... Oh, we're probably going to need it. This dude is tough. This dude's real tough. Oh, we killed him. We one-shotted him, dude. I'm about it. And then we kill... Oh, dude, we're doing so good right now. I'm so happy with the way this is going. I thought we were going to die right there. I was sure I was going to die right there. Apparently, that guy has a root on him. Do I really want the root? Ow, dude, spike trap. It hurts. Oh, it gave me dungeon fever? I don't want dungeon fever. Dungeon fever's stupid. All right, we'll just hang tight until the dungeon fever goes away. Come on. I need all those debuffs to fall off of me. There we go. All better. I mean, we're still sated, too, which is really nice. I'll definitely take that as a little victory. Those traps can get you in trouble, though. This guy's over here fighting a goblin. All right, I'm going to step in on the other side. That's a two-handed sword, so he's kind of like a problem. Oh, he picks up the loot. What a little asshole. All right, what does he have on him? He's got a draconic vambrace. I mean, he's got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to take the amulet. I'm going to take the charm. I'm I'm going to take that. We've got padded caps. That's a leather cap that has a symbol of might on it, so I'll take that. And that's got a mark of charisma. And so I think that automatically makes it better than, like, whatever I have equipped. Like, the mark of charisma, yeah, it's going to give us a bonus to charisma. And then the mark of might is not giving us a bonus. Wonder what the symbol of might does. It's one of those things that, like, I've got to look it up on the wiki. This is definitely a game that you should play with the wiki open. And I didn't have the wiki open here, but it must do something different then. It must give me, like, a chance to increase my strength or something, like on every attack or something like that. Is there a training bench around here somewhere? Because I would very much dearly like to have a training bench. Like, just one training bench. That's all that I ask. Sometimes if you break the graves, they'll have really good loot inside of them. Sometimes they will not. We haven't seen, like, a single training area that we can use for our character as of right now. Everything's just been, like, general purpose talents. We haven't seen any warrior talents. There we go. There are warrior talents. You have the ability to charge the enemy and stun them. There's abilities that make it more likely that you'll, like, double attack when dual wielding. There's, like, Blade Fury, which gives you a chance to get extra attacks just when you're fighting. There's Shield Bash, which stuns the hell out of your enemies. What's this doing for? There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to go with Heroic Charge. And then we need to go to here, and then with Heroic Charge, I would just take this, and I would put Heroic Charge... I would put Heroic Charge just on my one key like that. You can do that by mousing over it and just hitting the one key. Oh, what happened? Oh, there was a magic trap right there and it killed him. Oh. This man was kind of loaded up too. Like, this man kind of had loot on him. I don't want to throw the onion. I'll eat the onion real fast because why not? Let's be honest, in today's world, everybody eats the onion from time to time. We got charms. We got all kinds of good stuff around. We just don't know how to identify anything. I think this is a good loot opportunity, though. He's got a plate helm, which I definitely want. Hopefully it's not cursed. I'll take the food as well. We've got to make a decision if we want to go with a mace or not. If I had more indication whether or not it was magical, I'd probably take it. But I'm going to throw that on real fast just to kind of, like, bump up our armor. Because I think we're going to be sitting at 9 physical resistance right now. And that should be just, like, linear. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it's flat damage reduction. Like, we just don't get hit unless your hit does more than 9 damage or something like that. And so that'd be a really nice thing to have, considering we're trying to do, like, a warrior playthrough. Sometimes the torches don't like to light anymore. They were easier to light before. Now I feel like contextually they're a little bit harder to get lit. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm going to try and kill it. Oh, he's got a fire aura. That's not good. So my resistance is taking care of most of it. Yeah, I was going to say, but if we don't get him, like, right here. Oof, we got him. Okay, he's down. We need to fall back real quick. Get our health back. I thought I saw a wizard or something up here, too. Crate with armor. Don't really care about that. Oh, there's a water trap, and we wear heavy armor, dude. Okay, so, like, you got to be careful. Water traps are not that deadly unless you're a heavy armor character. If you are a heavy armor character, those things are super bad news. Ow, dude, he hit me with a rock. What a jerk. I think we should be able to take this guy no problem. We're starting to look really, really good right now. So you might be asking yourself, what is the goal of this game? The goal of this game is to get down to the bottom of the dungeon. And if you can get down to the bottom of the dungeon, you get the full clear bonus. Then you go back up and you buy gear and items in the town. And then you go back down into another randomly generated dungeon. And you keep repeating that in harder and harder dungeons until eventually you die. Or if you succeed, you slay the king and you become the new king. And people have to come. It depends if you're linked up to the internet or not. If you're logged into the servers and you win the game, that means that you killed somebody else's character that killed the king and became the new king. And now, anybody that gets to the end of the game has to fight your character You know, and hopefully if you survive, nothing really happens, but, you know, they become the new king if they kill you. Man, I really don't like having wizards around. Oh, he got caught up in a leg trap. That's probably actually really good for me. Yikes, you might actually have what it takes to beat the game. You can check your heritage rewards by pressing F3. Oh, nice, dude. We got the potion of Antidote. Sweet. Nice. Oh, that's a lot of enemies up there. I'm going to... Yeah, let's step down this way for a second, because there's a dude with a bow up there. Oh, he won. Oh, wow, there's like a big battle going on up here. Okay. Yeah, I gotta swap weapons. Oh, no. Oh, dude, this is it for us. Yeah, I over-advanced. We got caught with a bleed early in that fight, and that bleed will basically just kill us. Like, that bleed is basically an instant death sentence. It does D3 points of damage every turn with no resistance roll, and so it's just like, foof! Oh, and there was plate mail on the ground right there, too, man. We were having such a good run. Oh, dude. That's the way it goes. Like, that was a really, really good run, and I'm glad that I captured it for all of you. I really sincerely am, like, happy that I was able to capture it. This is called Rogue's Tale. It's my favorite roguelike. I play it all the time. Like, every 6 months or so, I'll come back and do, like, 20 or 30 games in a row, just sort of obsessively. It's a game that got under my skin back in the Desura days, and it's just never gotten out from underneath it. It's one of those games that just universally I love. It's got a new DLC after years of being in 1.0. The developer made new content for it. So, you know, if you didn't know about that, it's called the Hoard DLC, which adds a ton of items and makes the graphics nicer than they used to be. Graphical upgrades, items. Like, I've been seeing loads of new stuff in the game since I started playing a day or two ago. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for being here. If you want to get the game for yourself, I'll have a link for you down below. Leave a like on it. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block was Rogue's Tale. Tomorrow, who knows? I'll see you on Twitch at twitch.tv/splattercatgaming. I'm there almost every single day of the week. And also check out the Discord, which I'll have linked down below. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for being here.